All right, y'all. So it is story time. And today I'm going to tell you about how I got the cops called on me at my university gym my first week of work. So, for introductory sake, I am Dr. Stevens, Dr. Dominic Stevens, and I was going to the gym, and as I do quite often. And if you've seen my previous videos, you know why we here. So in the previous videos, go check them out. I pretty much was almost kicked out of the gym the day before or 2 days before this incident, and they was mad at me for not using clips on bench and having my bag next to me. Cool. So, come to today is deadlift day. And me thinking, I was like, oh, I'm about to get in trouble for like chalk or something. I'm probably going to get in trouble. I'm going to get in trouble for something here. So, they must have had their eye on me when I walked in, because I walked in, had my bag on my back, go to a corner to go deadlift, and I'm about to get it popping, right? So I start to put the weight on there. They got the black rubber plates or whatever. Put the weight on there, and then I haven't started warming up yet. One of the little students come up to me. She was like, "Are you about to deadlift?" I was like, "Yeah." She was like, "Well, you have to use the red bumper plates because the platform can't handle the drop." I was like, "What drop?" She was like, "Well, it's just policy. They can't handle the drop." I was like, "Okay." So I was just like, I took them off, and granted, they had it was the same material. Crazy, it was the same material. I kid you not, y'all. Like, it was pretty much the same thing. It was just red plates. They had rubber on the outside, just like the other ones. I don't know what they was talking about. So now going on to my second set, right, or second warm up set. Put another plate on, and then another another worker, another student worker, a dude comes up to me now, a little bit more bravado in it, you know what I'm saying? And I'm just like, yo, is this what it's about to be like today? I was like, man, this is getting crazy. So I was like, they are really targeting me right now. And he was like, and I just put the weight on. I haven't lifted it yet, right? And he was like, you got to use clips. And I'm like, he was like, you, it's policy. You got to put clips on. I was like, okay, I'll put clips on later. He was like, well, you got to put them on now. I was like, I'll put them on later. He was, and then he just looked at me. I'm just like, and then I was like, look, bro, you need to get out my face. I was like, you need to go, get out my face right now, go. And he was like, yeah, okay, yeah, okay. And I'm just like, are you about to fight me, sir? Like, what is going on? Like, and again, I'm pretty sure they think I'm a student. And so that's why they have this like chest out, I was like, oh, I can tell you what to do type attitude. They feel like they have some authority. So it's getting kind of strange, right? So I think, I mean, I get up to what was I getting up to? 455. Do my reps, do my sets, and then the next workout, they didn't bother me then, and also my bag was next to me the whole time. Didn't say shit about that, and I'm like, all right, I'm pretty sure they're starting to make stuff up now. Like they're picking and choosing what they wanna nitpick about what I'm doing. And I was like, well, are they targeting me? Like, what's going on? So the next thing I do is SSB squats, right? So throw like and it was it's a a light kind of set that I'm doing. So what I put on there is 275 or something like that. So two plates and a 25. And I don't put clips on, right? Because I'm just like, there's no point. Like it's light enough to where the weight isn't moving. I'm not going all over the place. We're good. So I they don't bother me the whole time I'm doing this. I get to my last set, right? And no, after my second set, I'm sitting down, I'm taking a breather. Yo, 4 of them surround me. Bro, this is, I can't make this shit up. I couldn't get to my phone quick enough. I was like, 4 of them surround me. And then I guess the manager or whatever, who I guess she looked like she was a student too, was like, you got to put clips on. It's recreation policy that you put anytime you have weight, you have to put clips on. I'm like, and I look at her. I was tired. I didn't feel like fighting or saying something witty, so I was like, no. I just said no. I was just like, no, I'm not doing that. And she was like, well, you have to. And I was just like, I don't know, I'm not doing that. She was like, it's for safety reasons and safety concerns. I was like, no, it's not. I was like, there's nothing dangerous that I'm doing right now. Like, no, it's not. And then the dude chimes in. He was like, you got to do it. I don't know what you think this is. Because I'm laughing at this point because it's quite hilarious that they all just kind of came up to me and tried to gang up on me thinking that was going to intimidate. So basically they, 4 white kids, they tried to intimidate the black kid. And I'm not a kid. So, it's crazy. So they, the dude, he was just like, you got to do it, or you're gonna get escorted out of here. And I'm just like, hey, y'all can go, do what y'all need to do. Y'all can go. I'm about to do my last set. I'm almost done. So he was like, you ain't about to do that last set without putting clips on. It's like, and I was just like, okay. And I looked at him like, oh, you gonna stop me? So I get up, I start to do my, and before that, because one of them called me sir, and I was just like, you know what? I was like, actually, it's doctor. Like the one in the black, the manager took a step back because I think it shook her, and they didn't know what, they was quiet for a little bit because they didn't know what to say. They was like, and I started laughing. I was like, oh man, y'all shook, huh? Y'all don't know what to say to that. Y'all can't believe that, huh? Like it was hilarious. And then, oh my God. And then, another girl, one of the other staff workers, she took a step towards me and she was like, look here, mister. And I'm just like, okay, Karen. Look here, mister. If you come into this gym, you got to abide by the policies. And I'm just like, oh. I was like, ooh, y'all pretty angry right now, huh? Y'all pretty mad. I was like, all right, well, do what y'all need to do. Get whoever y'all need to get. I'm gonna do this last set. So I start lifting, and so they go off and they called the cops. They called the university police, and it was funny because one of them, the one who, hey, look here, mister. That one, she decided to stick around and just watch me as I was putting away the weight and I was wiping down the SSB bar. Actually, look, I took a video of it. Look. So I'm getting kicked out of the gym. I got one little student who was pretty pissed off at me. She's mad. Look at that. Look how mad she is. Look how angry she is. So I guess they calling somebody to escort me out. It'll be interesting to see what happens. It's quite hilarious. And these kids are something else. They love their job. That's one thing for sure. They do. So as you can see, she was big mad. big mad. So arms crossed and everything. She was like, how could this, I don't know what she was thinking, but they got real aggressive with me, and there was a tone of which they was like, oh, we're the authority here. I'm above you. And I think it's because they didn't know or they didn't believe that I was a professor. So I go on with my workout. The cops come, university police. There's 3 of them. One white man, one black guy, and one white woman. So they come around. And I smile at them, and I'm kind of laughing. They was like, the lieutenant introduced himself. He was like, yeah, I'm guessing you know why we're here. I was like, yeah, I know why you're here. And he was like, so, man, why don't you want to use clips? I was just like, well, one, because I just don't feel like it. 2, especially when I'm benching, it's dangerous for me to use clips, especially if I fail the lift. I can dump the weight. And then the woman cop chimes in. She was like, "Oh yeah, that actually makes perfect sense." She was like, "I've been there before, and it's best if you don't use clips." And I'm just like, she's just kind of like, "Yeah, he's making a good point." And we're just sitting there, we're just chopping it up. They wasn't aggressive at all. They even seemed like they was like, "Bro, I don't even want to be here right now doing this, right?" These kids calling me for no reason over some clips. Like they called the cops on me because I didn't put clips on the bar. Think how crazy that is. They was like, "You know what? I'm gonna call the cops on you." It's the same, it's the Karen stuff, right? So he asks for my ID. I give him my ID. Now this is where things get funny. He sees so at JMU the IDs are for faculty and staff are different colors. So he sees the color of my ID. Didn't even look at no. He just sees the color and he just started laughing. He was like, and I was like, uh-huh. Yeah, he was like, all right. So he calls it in. He was just like, "Yo, this is the ID number," and then it says I'm a faculty member in the biology department. He was like, yeah. He was just like, "Oh man." He was like, "Well, I don't want to be called up here. I don't want to be, I don't want to, I guess, do some kind of trespassing thing." I think he was just like, I don't want to be doing this right now." And he was like, I guess he was like, I guess if you don't want to follow the policies or use clips, there's other gyms in the area that you could go to. He was like, "But this is the A1 facility. This is a nice facility. Faculty get to use it for free, man." Like he was just like, he was like, "I guess just try to follow the policies." I was like, "Man, I'll do my best, bro. I'll try." And I was just like, "Man, this is crazy because this is my first week." And he was like, "Yeah, it's one heck of a first week." I was like, "Yeah, it is." And he was like, "Well, he stuck his hand out to shake my hand. He was like, "Hey, man, welcome to JMU." I was like, "Oh." Did nothing. Didn't escort me out. He was like, "I guess that," because he was like confused. I was like, "What do you want me to do?" And they was sitting in the background thinking something was about to happen. They were sitting right behind the cops, like 10 feet back, just watching, hoping that something like I was gonna get escorted out, and I didn't. And they just left, and I'm just like, "So did that go the way you thought it was gonna go? Did that go the way you thought it was gonna go?" I mean, I guess not. I guess not. So yeah, I got the cops called on me for not using clips at the university gym. Quite hilarious. We'll see what happens as time goes forward. Yeah, I'm guessing they're going to still mess with me because they don't know I'm a faculty member, because they sure as hell didn't believe me when I told them. I was like, "Yo, it's Dr. Stevens. Don't disrespect me." So we'll see what happens, and I'll let you guys know. I'll give you an update the next time I go to the gym, because I'm gonna still go to the university gym. I mean, it's free, bro. Like I'm not about to pay when I can get something for free. Come on.